Green. Give me 1 second.
Are recording.
Okay, good.
Samuel.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I'm so excited.
There we go. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. There we go.
You're good. So excited to have you.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Awesome.
All right, everyone. So this is our last pre-arrival call. Pre-arrival call number 4. For those of you that have been here for 1, 2, 3, and 4, thank you for joining us. If you've missed us, don't worry. We have all of the recordings on YouTube. I got a few emails yesterday about where can I watch the pre-arrival calls. We can send out the links once we're finished so that if you have any things you missed or any questions you have, you can just scroll through the calls and hopefully you can find your answer. And if you can't, you can reach out to your admissions counselor. So today we're going to talk about airport pickup. We're going to talk about some final arrival and orientation reminders. We'll talk about your student ID, textbooks, final transcripts, which are very important. We've heard lots of questions about billing, which we'll discuss today. And then we're going to meet your orientation leaders. So let's get started. Carolina, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Carolina, I'm going to stop sharing
Perfect.
and I am going to, I think I might have to make you co-host.
Yes.
Okay. One moment, everyone. Carolina, I don't know. Do you have the option to screen share?
Let me see. Yep, I think so.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
So what Carolina is going to do is she's going to walk you through the sign up process for the airport pickup survey. We've had a few issues, so we thought Carolina could walk you through it. So Carolina, go ahead when you're ready.
perfect. So, hi everyone. I'll just walk you through what the airport pickup form looks like. Just make sure that you're filling it out entirely. So, you've got to fill out your first and last name, the preferred email for us to contact you. So in this case, I'll just say, uh, see. And then if you are already in the US, you'll get a different page. But for the most part, I think you guys aren't in the US. So when you hit no and you go to the next page, you have to say if you are flying in on the 26th and would like to be picked up from the airport, you have to pick this option and then it should take you to this page. You have to tell us when you are arriving at the airport, the time that you're arriving, um, and your flight numbers. So without this information, we can't pick you up because we don't have any idea when you're going to show up. And we usually make group chats and establish kind of like a timeline for the students that are going to pick you up to go to the airport. Um, and we've got quite a few, I would say maybe like 15 or 20 people that have signed up but haven't filled this out. So if you're one of those people, I emailed you, I would say a couple weeks ago. I'll email you again. But we don't have your time that you're arriving to the airport, so we won't be able to pick you up. So I will email you again today, if you're one of those people, and just remind you that you have to fill out the survey or the form completely. So you just have to fill all of that out, um, preferably your WhatsApp number so that we can add you to a group chat just in case there are any flight delays, or if you're lost, we can help you. Um, and then just complete this part, which is, if you're living on campus, and if so, which hall you're living in. If you're not sure, just click I'm not sure we'll get that figured out once you get to campus. And then when you click the next one, you should be able to just submit the form. See if it lets me. Yeah, I didn't think so. So let's just say it's 9 a.m. and my flight is 2 to 2. And I'm not sure where I'm living. So once you hit the next, once you hit the next one, that's when the survey has been recorded completely. And we really, really do need that if you are traveling and arriving on Monday, the 26th. And so that we can pick you up. If you are not arriving on the 26th, we would also need you to fill out the survey just so that we have an idea of what your plan is, when you're arriving, and see if we can direct you to other resources. So please make sure to fill this out. Does anyone have any questions about the airport pickup form? Cool. Just a reminder, that form is the deadline to fill it out is on the 19th. So just 4 days from now. So I'll email you today if you have already sent in the form but didn't complete it. And I'll just remind you so that you can complete that before the 19th.
Great, thank you, Carolina. All right, can everybody see my screen? Can you see the slides? Yeah, okay.
I'm just going to give one more caveat for the airport pickup. Sometimes students only tell us their flight into Minneapolis, but maybe you had a layover or more layovers. Please tell us your whole flight, because sometimes you get delayed and then your travel schedule might be screwed up a little bit. To take stress away from you, we'll track your flights and make sure we know when your flight to Minneapolis lands. But sometimes you don't tell us, and then we don't know if you're late. So all the flights are helpful, so we can be helpful to all of you. And then Carolina will put you in a WhatsApp group chat with the students who are coming to get you at the airport. So that way you have somebody to text on WhatsApp when you get airport Wi-Fi. If you need something, if you're running behind, if you just want someone to chat with, you have a contact person.
And Amanda, I'm going to let you talk about final transcripts for a moment.
Great. Many of you have been asking about this because all of you accidentally got an email that was intended for US students about a reminder of official transcripts. We sent a correction email for those of you who have to bring your transcript physically with you. Every student is different because some of you are doing IB curriculum or A levels. You can submit those online to us officially. I don't need a copy of your emailed transcript again. We already have that. That's considered unofficial. If it comes from you, it's not real officially. We need you to bring the real official version of your transcript, not a scanned copy or something like that. Some students have to have a piece of paper to show it. Some students have an online option from their curriculum at their school or their country, however it's set up. If you're not sure what the situation is for you, please ask me, Lou, John. We would love to help you, because every year a student shows up here and doesn't have it. And then they have to call their parents or somebody at home to mail it. And it's not fun. It's expensive. Just bring it with you. I know it's an important thing and you might only have one copy, one version of it. We will not keep it. We will give it back to you. So we will look at it. We will verify it's the exact same thing you already sent us unofficially. We will probably make a copy of it as well, mark it as official, and we'll hand you back your original. We won't mess with it. Sometimes students get nervous. I understand you have to have an official transcript. If you do not have an official transcript, you cannot register for your spring semester, which comes up about October, November. So you want to be sure that this is taken care of so you don't have to worry about it anymore after you arrive. Again, if you're not sure which thing you need to bring, what you need to do, please write us. We're happy to answer, love to give you advice, whatever you need to make sure you put it in your carry-on bag.
All right. So let Amanda, John, or Lou know if you have any questions about your final transcripts. Okay. Let's talk about some more final arrival reminders. If you're not arriving by plane, please tell us what your plan is so we can help you get to campus or navigate your way to campus. We can help put you into WhatsApp groups and things like that just to help you get to where you need to go. If you're arriving, later one of the days, we can have an orientation leader help you get to your room. Okay. So just be in communication with us. Let us know what's going on. Okay. And for your student ID, you can click on this link here and there'll be directions on how to upload your photo so that your student ID is ready. There's also directions on how to do this in your orientation module, which I added everyone to. So if you got a link to join the Canvas model, you can click accept. And if you didn't get that link, I can add you again, but most of all of you should have gotten it.
Where would the link go, Tina? St. Thomas email or personal email?
Whatever email,
St. Thomas email.
yeah.
I just want to make sure they're checking their St. Thomas
Okay.
email. I'm gonna be scary lady. You have to tell us when you're coming, because if you are living on campus, you cannot enter your dorm room unless you have your ID card because it's your key. And the ID cards are not just open whenever you arrive. Sometimes people land really late at night or really early in the morning. If you come to campus, you will be wandering around, not sure what to do. And that's not a very fun experience for you. We're here to help you. We have people to help you move into your room. We will get your ID card for you if you are arriving at a weird time. Weird meaning anytime after 4 p.m. because the card office is closed after that. We will help get you a temporary ID. We will help go pick up your ID if you already submitted a photo. Just make sure you tell me, Lou, John, Tina, somebody on this team so we can help you so you don't have a weird arrival experience and not sure what to do. Some of you will have a physical key to get into a building or a room. Two, you also need to tell us that you're coming so we can go pick that key up for you if there's an additional key to get in your room. We will do that for you. Residence Life isn't open at all hours of the night, but we have amazing orientation leaders who are on campus who will help get you all settled and make sure they have everything ready for you. So just let us know. Whatever it is you're arriving, just make sure you tell us.
Okay. So speaking of orientation leaders, we just wanted to introduce some of our orientation leaders to you. These are the friendly faces that you'll be seeing on the 26th, the 27th, the 28th, and maybe after that if you see them around campus. I know a couple of them are here. Sam is here. I'm trying to see who else is here. I'm not sure if
Deanna's here.
Deanna, okay, Cal, and just looking through the list. Okay. Well, I was hoping that if Sam is here, Sam, if you feel comfortable enough to introduce yourself,
Yeah,
that
of
would
course.
that would be great.
All right, so hello everyone. My name is Samuel, but here in America I go by Sam. I am originally from Guatemala City, Guatemala. I'm an upcoming junior here at St. Thomas. I started about 2 years ago, and yeah, I'm excited to meet all of you and help you out with your transition to college here in America. So let me know if you have any questions.
Sam, is there anything that you remember from your orientation experience? Is there anything that
Yeah,
sticks out to you in your mind?
I think I even remember having this meeting 2 years ago, but I was a student and I had Ale Gallo, if Amanda remembers her, as my leader. But yeah, no, this and many other things. I remember some of my orientation leaders. I don't remember their names, but I remember they helped me into my dorm room and they told me where to go, where the card office is, and how to get in, and everything you've been talking about. Uh, but yeah, no, it's gonna be amazing.
Thank you, Sam. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I I do want to introduce a few more people We have other orientation leaders and they work in our office year round. Deanna, I think you might be the only one that's here. Deanna, are you? All right, Deanna, do you want to quickly introduce yourself too?
Okay, my name is Diana. I'm from Romania. I will be a senior this year. I'm an ambassador and also I'll be an orientation leader. So you'll see me when you arrive to campus. And also, I think I will pick you from the airport. So I will see you soon.
Great. Deanna, is there anything, well, I know you were a transfer, but is there any words of advice you have for our students who are just arriving in a couple of days?
I guess check your emails and the WhatsApp group for the pickups.
Good. You heard it
Minded
from
and
Deanna. Check your email.
minded and everyone will be there to help you. So just don't stress.
That's great. That's awesome. Thank you both. Deanna and Sam will be familiar faces that you can turn to for questions, or if you need anything, you can turn to them and they should be able to help get you what you need and where you need to go.
Hey, Tina, can we
Yep.
introduce Amy too? Because Amy's going to be the very first face they see when they walk into our office. She's here.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Amy,
Amy.
would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, everybody. I work at the front desk. I work with grad assistants that work at the front desk. We have two new grad assistants this year. Their names are Olivia and Chandi. We love helping students get to where they need to go and navigate through processes. So please just ask us any questions and ask us a lot of questions. We're here to help you.
Great. Thank you so much, Amy. Okay, sorry, something is going on with my screen here. All right. So just a few more things about orientation. As we've talked about before, we have the schedule, the 26th, the 27th, and 28th. Here is the full schedule you can click on after the meeting if you'd like to look through it one more time. If there are any transfer students on the call, you do have a transfer orientation that you have to attend on the morning of the 28th. New students, you'll attend an orientation and registration on September 3rd. These are just some other events that are happening throughout the week. One more point that's really important, you're probably wondering about food. Meal plans begin on August 25th. So most of you are arriving on the 26th, I think, but meal plans do start on the 25th. If you have any questions about orientation, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to our office, but we're happy to answer any questions that you have. Okay. So another really exciting part of your arrival on campus is something called Welcome Days. This is a St. Thomas wide experience. It's not just our office, it's the whole campus is preparing you for arriving on campus. This is a really cool little booklet that has a huge list of activities. We don't have time to go through the whole thing, but we could highlight some of the more fun or relevant activities for you. Oops, I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong thing here.
You have to click on the, yep, there you go.
Got it. Okay.
Will you make the box at the top bigger? Because it's really hard to read. There you go. You.
So this is a booklet which highlights Welcome Days, which is August 27th to September 3rd. It has all kinds of activities that are happening on campus, and it also gives you some information about joining these events. For example, having your event pass or going to TommyLink, which is our online student engagement system. It has events and activities and all kinds of things. You'll see it when you come to campus. It's a really popular way to stay connected and engaged on campus. But you can see here we have a full list. For example, if you are part of the Freshman Innovation Immersion Move-In on Monday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., that's something that you want to remember and be aware of. You'll see on Monday, we have our International Student Arrival Day, and there's lots of other things that are going on. So this is something that you'll have access to once we send out the presentation today. For example, Tuesday night, there's some evening activities. outdoor movie, bonfire, and s'mores. If you've never had a s'more, we would really encourage you to try it. They're delicious. They're a very US snack, I think. It's a biscuit with chocolate and marshmallow. It's a really fun experience, but you can see there's lots of things here to keep you busy for those first couple of days before classes start. You'll see as well on Wednesday something really important, the International Student Immigration Session. This is required for all new students where we go over really important information regarding your F1 visa. I would say take a few minutes to look through the booklet. It's a really, really detailed guide to help you stay engaged your first week. All right. So you can just see it flip through. I don't know if Amanda or someone wants to talk about March Through the Arches.
Yeah, love to. So at the end of your orientation week / welcome days, it's kind of just one giant event that we start with you and then you start with everybody else. The day before classes start is March Through the Arches. You will have a chance to sign up for this during your required international student orientation session. And Tina and Carolina will have sign-up sheets for you guys. It is the chance to get your flag and carry your flag into the campus in our annual ceremony called March Through the Arches. So everybody gets a free purple t-shirt. You're probably going to walk away with 2 to 3 your first week, so get excited. And you get to carry your flag. It's about 1,500 of you guys lined up on one side of our arches, and the president speaks and a bunch of people speak, and then we say go. And you lead the entire new class into campus, and everybody comes and claps for you, and you march the whole class into the opening ceremony. It's super great. We have all the professional photographers on campus taking photos, so you get some really nice photos. Our team will be running around taking cute cell phone videos and photos of you so you can have them quicker. And then you put your flag behind the stage when the opening ceremony happens. And then 4 years later, you march out of the arches, you get a different purple t-shirt, and you are on the inside of the arches for campus and you walk out. So it's a really cool ceremony that we have. It's a huge tradition at St. Thomas. It's fun because you all know each other really well by then because you've been here for over a week and classes start the next day. So we'll all be there to support you. We're really excited about it. If you are in a group with multiple people from your country, one of you gets to carry, but you all get to walk with it and you'll all be next to it. And so you still get that experience, even if your name isn't the one carrying the flag. So that'll be really fun. We're really excited. It's like one of my favorite days of the year.
Great. Thanks, Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
So what you can do is maybe look through this booklet and see if there are any activities that pique your interest. There's lots of activities that we recommend that we think you should join just to get that, very US college experience. But you'll have access to this a little bit later. Okay, so there are other things happening during orientation. There's lots of activities on campus. It's going to be a very busy time. For those of you that did sign up for the Freshman Innovation Immersion program, you had to register in advance, but we just wanted to remind you that it is something that's happening during that orientation week. Something else that some of you might find interesting, if you play an instrument, we have some music ensemble placements. So if you'd like to play in concert band, if you'd like to be part of the orchestra, or if you like to sing and you want to join the choral ensemble, this is open to all students. Some of them might require a placement hearing. You can apply online if you're interested in joining the concert band, again, orchestra, or choral ensemble. If you'd like to, you can click on this link here, and you can read more about it on the St. Thomas website. But these are just other things that are happening during orientation, as if it wasn't busy enough. Okay.
Wait, sorry, go back one.
Yeah,
Sorry.
of course.
For those of you who already signed up for the Innovation Immersion program, I know there's a few of you on this call, you will miss large parts of international student orientation. And so it's okay. It happens every year. There's just a lot going on. We will catch you up. And you can go back and forth a little bit. sometimes students will leave the innovation immersion to come and get their cell phone, their bank account, or pop in for the programming fun session to sign up for March to the Arches. It is possible to do both. You just will feel a little back and forth, and that's okay. We'll help you. We don't want you to miss a cool opportunity like innovation immersion. But not everybody has to go to that either. So if you're not sure what we're talking about, don't worry about it. You're going to be like most students and coming through the orientation like normal.
All right, thanks, Amanda. So we just wanted to talk very quickly about entering the US. For some of you, this is your first time, so you may have questions about, what it looks like, and what the experience is going to be like. So once you get to the US Customs and Border Protection area, have your documents ready. So have your I-20, have your visa, of course, your passport. Sometimes it's also recommended to have your I-901 receipt. Sometimes you may be directed to secondary inspection, which means you may be taken behind where the Border Patrol guard sits to another area. And sometimes this is just to verify your information. So we always recommend students just be patient, don't be too nervous. Sometimes it happens. It's honestly, maybe they just need to verify a little bit of information. So they may ask you just to sit down for a couple of minutes. They may take your documents and just look in the system. And it's not to scare, I don't think it's to scare you. It's just sometimes it happens. Once you do go through the US Border and US Customs and Border Patrol, we recommend you to download your digital I-94, which is your travel history. You just want to check it for accuracy and make sure there are no errors in your passport number, in your, where you arrived from and things like that. And we can send you the link too, but it's just something that we recommend you to do to check your
Tina,
I-94. Yep.
there's a question in the chat
Okay.
asking what an I-94 is. Can you explain that a little bit further?
Yep. An I-94 is your digital travel record. So it'll show the day that you arrived. It'll show where you arrived. It'll have your name and your passport information. It's a document that you just download online. Yeah, so we can send you the link. But sometimes it's useful just to check to see if all of your information is correct. When you do get to the border area, they might just simply ask you, what's the purpose of your visit to the US? You can simply say, I'm starting college in a few days, or I'm here to study, something like that. These are just standard questions. And then usually they probably say, welcome to the US. We just wanted to go through this just to, for some of you, you may be nervous. This may be your first time in the US. We always recommend too, in your passport, you can have the page open to your visa, to your student, your F1 visa, so that the officer knows that you're entering as a student. Does anybody have any questions about this slide? Any other questions about this slide?
There's another question in the chat. I can answer it. Ingrid,
Okay.
the I-901 receipt is the receipt of you paying for your visa appointment. It's always good to have a copy of all your important documents. That is one of them you should keep a copy of in a folder wherever you keep your I-20, just for entering the border. You never know. Just keep it with you. After that, you don't really need it, but it's good to have it in your documents that you carry with you when you come over wherever you land.
Are there any other questions? Okay. All right, I am going to pass it off to Amanda and Carolina to talk about the packing list.
Great. I'm going to kick it off, and Carolina, you can follow up with anything else. So for the packing list, the main thing, what we've just been talking about, make sure you have your most important stuff in your carry-on. Sometimes, depending on how many flights you have, or if you're coming from a location where your plane is smaller, sometimes, they do take your bag because there's no space above. So they might take your carry-on rolly bag or something. Make sure your most important documents never get checked, even if you didn't plan on it. So always have a backpack or a purse or some kind of other bag for you to keep your most important documents, medicines, things like that. They'll tell that to you, but they don't know that you're an international student carrying your important documents. They're just like, make sure your medicine's in your bag or whatever. Always make sure your I-20, your passport, Anything else that you need that's important. Your transcripts are on your body somewhere in your backpack, under your seat. Do not let them ever get checked because you never know. People lose their bags. It happens. And you don't want your most important documents being stuck in a bag somewhere. Also, even if it's something like your I-901 receipt, your I-20, you're not going to get your checked bag until after you walk through customs. You have to have those on you in order to get through the border. And so just always make sure you have your most important documents with you at all times. And then besides that, the packing list is super helpful. It is in the WhatsApp group chat. Carolina put it in there yesterday. You can use it if you'd like. If not, eyeball it, see if it's helpful to you when you look at it. And the last thing that we recommend that's maybe something you didn't think about would be any kind of cultural clothing. There are a lot of events on campus that you might want that clothing for. One of them is the president's reception, which will be happening at the end of orientation. You'll meet the president of the university. He hosts you at his house. It's a very cool event just for new international students to make sure that you feel welcome here and that you've met the president and other high up people at the university. They're all super nice. Sometimes students, we all dress a little nicer for that event. Sometimes students might want to dress in more cultural traditional clothing. You do not have to. And the other event is in the spring, the international dinner. And a lot of times students like to wear more traditional or cultural clothing for that event because it's also kind of fancy and fun, where we have a huge dinner to celebrate international students and the community here. So that might be something you want. I've heard students say they wish they had packed it. So it's always just nice to know ahead of time that you might want it. If you don't bring it, it's totally fine. You don't have to, or you don't have one, no problem. Carolyn, anything else?
I don't think so. Just make sure to read the part about what not to pack for your trip. As food, especially if it's like unpackaged or food that is not really sold in grocery stores. Honestly, I would just stick to like prepackaged food if you want to bring anything like cookies or stuff like that. Someone mentioned coffee in the chat. I would stick to that just because you might get stopped otherwise. But honestly, it's a pretty like complete checklist of what like the essentials are. And just to remind you that we will be going on a shopping trip. I believe on the first or second date that you guys are arriving. Um, so if you didn't bring anything or just forgot something, we will go and get you sorted out. So don't worry about that.
If you bring food, don't put it in your carry-on.
Yes.
But also just don't bring a lot of food.
Yes.
Coffee's fine. You should be fine. I bring coffee back and forth all the time. Never had a problem. Fingers crossed you won't either.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Again, if you have questions, you can reach out to our office and we're more than happy to help answer your questions. All right. I'm going to have Amanda talk about textbooks.
Score. A lot of you guys have been asking about textbooks. So you do not have to buy them from us in terms of like, you don't have to buy them at the St. Thomas bookstore. Sometimes students find cheaper options online, Amazon, Chegg, a PDF version if you like an ebook instead of a real book. Some students prefer that. So this is the way for you to just check what books are required for your classes. You don't have to do this until you arrive, but we just want you to know it exists. You can do this right now if you wanted to. All you have to do is go to the campus bookstore. It's clicked right there. You type in your classes. Tina, are you able to do this?
Let's hope the website.
Oh, there you go. It works. Okay, go to the top. Are you in St. Paul? Perfect. You want to click buy textbook St. Paul because we also have a graduate campus in Minneapolis. So there's a different bookstore. So then Tina, go to the bottom, add a course.
Is it right here? Right here?
Yep. Yep. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Search department.
You can just hit department. Yeah.
Yep. Sorry. And then pick one. So the department, if you log into Murphy and look at your schedule for your classes, you all have one. You'll see the acronym. So the first one's accounting, then there's Aero, then there's Arabic, I see, arithmetic, something like that. your class will have a code basically, which is a shortened version of whatever the subject is, and then a number. 100s are lower level classes, and then the classes get higher. You can see the professor's name too. So for example, this is accounting 100, Professor Gao. You would choose whatever classes you have. And when you're done entering all your classes, you go to view your materials. And then it'll tell you what book you need for that class or classes, and it'll show you exactly what you need. If you don't want to buy them from the St. Thomas bookstore, that's fine. You can always take, Tina, can you highlight the ISBN? You can always take the number of the book. That's unique to the book. Copy, paste it, Google search it, find a different option. These books right here are pretty cheap at the bookstore, so might be easier for you. Sometimes books can get a little expensive, so maybe you want to shop around a little. There's also a Facebook group called St. Thomas Buy and Sell, and you can post textbooks there, or you can buy a textbook from a former student there because they might not want their textbook anymore, sell it to you for a discount, and then you don't have to buy it directly. It's always a good option. There are a ton of options to buy textbooks in the US. Diana, Samuel, do you have any favorites of how you guys buy your books?
I want to say that not all courses require materials or books, or if they do, they would be automatically added to your account and you'll see them in Canvas. So it's not necessarily to go to this page and then go to the bookstore and buy a literal book just if you want it. Usually they add it to your account.
Yeah, same case with me. A lot of professors will like give you a link. For example, for if you're a business major, a lot of the business courses will give you the link to the Harvard business book online, and then you buy it online. And a lot of my books freshman year were online. So I guess it just kind of depends on what your major is and yeah, what your classes tell you to do.
Really? Thanks to you both. And you can see that in Canvas. So when you log into your classes and you look in Canvas, you can see the professor posts a link or they post in the syllabus what the books or required materials are.
All right. If you have any questions about textbooks, you can put them in the chat and we can get them answered for you. Okay, so billing is a very complicated topic, and I know that a lot of you have had questions about billing. So the first thing that I would do is I would click this link. If I can click this link. I know this looks overwhelming because it's 10 pages, but it does have some very useful information. It talks about FERPA, which we'll talk about in a few minutes. It talks about payment of tuition and other charges. I do know it, like I said, it does look a little bit overwhelming, but it does have really important information that may help you feel a bit more, a little bit better about things. It goes over, when payments are due. If you scroll through, it goes over payment options, how to access Murphy Online. We'll talk about authorized users as well. Okay. Instructions on how to access the e-bill and e-pay system. Okay. You can scroll through and find sections that apply to you. So this is a really helpful document for you as you come to campus. So this goes over, it's a guide for both students and parents that talks about how to access the e-billing system, how to understand student account policies, and very important, how to set up parents and other authorized users that can access your account. You can add an authorized user, such as a parent, grandparent, or sponsor, who would have access to pay your bills. Now, Amy, I'm hoping that you can jump on and talk a little bit about billing.
Sure. I wasn't as prepared for this section, so
It's okay.
I think it's just really important that if you do have somebody that is going to be helping you pay your bill, to get them set up as an authorized user before the bill is due, right? So I think that's kind of one of the most important pieces that I see students get kind of hung up on. because then it all has to happen really fast, and our billing office is taking care of everybody, so they might not be as responsive. I think that's kind of the biggest piece, I would say.
That's great. And on page 3, like Amy said, if you want to add an authorized user, on page 3, we do have very clear instructions on how to add an authorized user. We have instructions in this document, and we have instructions on the next page of this slide presentation. It's the same instructions. It's just maybe easier to access or easier to find. So again, if you have a parent, a guardian, a grandparent, maybe your sponsor, these are ways that we can get them added into the system. Amanda, is there anything that you'd like to say about billing right now?
Yeah, the office physically, if when you arrive, if you have a question and you're like, man, it'd just be easy if I could talk to somebody, they are right beneath us. We can walk you there. If a parent's coming with you and wants to meet with somebody, you guys can go there and sit down and talk to somebody or talk to somebody at the desk. No problem. And since you all come about a week early, you have plenty of time to go and walk up and ask some questions. If you also are choosing to opt into a month-to-month payment plan instead of a by-semester plan, this is when you can do it when you arrive. You can do it before if you want, but sometimes you have enough to worry about. Sometimes you just want to have the conversation when you get here, and that's okay because you are early. The bill is not due until September 19th. You arrive August 26th. You're okay. You're in good shape. I know a lot of people are worried that it's due really soon. It's not. And so it's okay. And then I also see there's some couple questions in the chat. There's a lot of different ways to pay your bill. It's really about you and your family's comfort zone of how you want to pay the bill. So for example, during the week, you will have a chance to set up a bank account in the US, which is highly recommended. So you have access to a US bank account. We will help you with that process, of course. And if you choose not to use the bank that we bring to campus, no problem. It's just we bring US Bank here because there's US Bank ATMs on campus, and they're really good with international students. You can choose any bank you want. If you have questions, I'm happy to chat with you about all the different options that exist in the area. But sometimes students will open their bank account in the US and maybe they go pull cash out of their account from home and deposit it into their new account. And that's how you want to start your account. Sometimes students will do a wire transfer from their parents' account at home into their new account here. So then they're paying their bill from their US account. Sometimes people find that better because currency changes, right? The exchange rate might change on you. Maybe you think it's good right now and you want to move it to the US account in dollars. It is completely a personal decision. Sometimes parents don't want to do that at all, and they just want to pay, the student account through Flywire, like how you paid your deposit for most of you. That's fine too. There are probably 4 to 5 options for how to pay your bill. It is totally personal choice. And if you want to really go over the different fee structures or things like that, someone from the business office would be happy to explain it to you. But we're also happy to answer your initial questions first because you know us, right? And we're happy to help. And then when it gets above our head with billing, we'll walk you down to the business office and they can go over all the really specific stuff with you to make sure everyone feels comfortable before that first payment is due, which is September 19th. It is due. You will see it on your account by the end of the month. By the end of August, all your accounts will be updated and you'll see your bill. Make sure you check that your scholarship is correct on your bill before you pay it. It should be very clear. And if something's wrong with your scholarship, you see like, oh, that's not what I thought I was getting. Check your admission letter and then come talk to us if it doesn't match. And we're happy to help fix it because people are people. Sometimes maybe someone typed the wrong button. So just always be checking your bill and making sure everything's correct before paying it too. So by the end of August, you can pay it early if you want. You have until September 19th, but when your bill's posted, you technically can pay it. So end of August, you'll see it.
Cool. Great. If there's any more questions about billing, you may want to reach out to your admissions counselor because it is a little bit of a scary topic. It can be overwhelming. So we would highly recommend that you just send an email, reach out to your admission counselor. They'll be able to help you. They'll be able to help you get it sorted out. Something else that's related to, excuse me, related to the business office, and it's another topic that we wanted you to be aware of, is something called FERPA. Universities in the US can't disclose personal information to a third party without a student's consent, without their written consent. A third party is what in the US is considered parents, guardians, grandparents, etc. They're all considered third parties. You have to give the business office written permission to communicate any information to communicate anything about your student account information. So if mom and dad want to know how you're doing in your business class, they can't really tell you unless you've filled out a form. And so we have a link here that talks about what FERPA is, and it also has the form that you can fill out. And again, if you don't want, excuse me, if you don't want anyone to have access to your account, that's something else that you can consider. Excuse me. Amanda,
So just to
sorry, go
clarify,
ahead.
this
Go ahead.
FERPA is your bill for the university, your student bill account, but also your classes. So if mom or dad calls the university and they're like, how's Tina doing in English? We cannot tell them because you are considered an adult here. And unless you give permission and sign the link that you're seeing here, you can click through it later and look at it. Nobody can tell them because it's your business because you're a student here and you're considered an adult. So it's both. So if you want your parent to have access to that, you need to make sure you fill out this form. And that's totally the student's decision, 100%.
And again, if this is not something that you're very familiar with, or if it's something that you still don't totally understand, we're happy to help you we're happy to help you understand more about the process. It can be a little overwhelming, but this is just something that you may want to be aware of. In your home country, it may be very different. Mom and dad can just call the school and they can give any and all information that they want, but it is a little bit different here.
You also don't have to worry about this yet. You can sign this when you're here. You can sign it after you've been here for 2 years. Doesn't matter. You can sign it whenever, if that's something you don't want to worry about right now.
All right. So social media, we're very active, especially since you're going to be arriving in 11 days. We do strongly encourage you to follow our OISS at St. Thomas Instagram because this is where we post all of our events, any activities that we think are going to be helpful for you, fun, exciting, engaging, all that kind of stuff. For example, right now, some of the departments on campus are hiring student employees, and we usually post job advertisements as they come in for on-campus employment. We post events that are happening at St. Thomas through our office and even other events around the Twin Cities to help you get connected. You can also follow Residence Life on Instagram, the main University of St. Thomas Instagram, and then there are other groups to help you get connected. There's the Class of 2028 Instagram, and then there is our WhatsApp group, which you should have been added to. And then we also have our office WhatsApp group as well. Or sorry, our office WhatsApp number.
We have not added anybody to the WhatsApp without them adding themselves. So
Okay,
if you
okay.
want to be added to the WhatsApp group,
Okay.
you need to add yourself.
Okay.
If you are struggling to add it for whatever reason, send us a message and then I'll go look up your cell phone number and we'll add you, but we're not going to add you without your wish to be added, I guess. Yesterday, Carolina posted a bunch of stuff in there. We'll use it throughout orientation and arrival. It's a chance for you guys to ask questions. Whatever you need kind of as a backup option. Instead of sending an email, you can just WhatsApp us. So you have it.
Great. So just finally, there's important dates that we want to remind you of. Arrival and move-in day is Monday, August 26th, which is 11 days from now. Please make sure you sign up for airport pickup. The deadline is next Monday, August 19th. The 26th will kick off all of our orientation activities. So this will give you a chance to meet other international students. It'll give you a chance to open a bank account if you decide to, get a cell phone plan if you decide to. We'll take you shopping. all kinds of different things. And then the first day of class is Wednesday, September 4th. So those are just two big events on the horizon. All right, so if anybody has any questions,
I have a
this would
question.
yeah.
Deanna, Samuel, what is one piece of advice you have for the incoming students?
I would say it's okay to be nervous, but just remain excited. You know, don't let the nerves get a hold of you. It's normal. You're in a new country. You're in America, first of all. So it's like a new cultural experience. So just be open. You know, it's your time to. What I was told my freshman year was it's your time to reinvent yourself if you really want to. It's your time to. No one knows you. You can kind of start over, meet whoever you want, be whoever you are. So just take advantage of that. You know, it's your first week. You can do whatever. But yeah.
Samuel, what you got, Deanna?
And as many events as you can so that you can meet as many people as you can so that you can gain a lot of friends. And just be open and ask questions and don't be afraid to ask those questions. Like anyone can be a resource for you and we will be there anyway. So just be open and
Thank you. Anybody on the call have questions for anybody, whether you want to ask Deanna or Samuel a question about their experience, or you want to ask one of us a question, or anything you need.
And there is a question in the chat. Where should we arrive when we get to campus?
Oh, I see it. Hey, Christina. If you are coming to campus on your own, you can come to our office first. If someone wants to put the link to the campus map in here, that would be great. But we are in Murray Herrick, office 212. If you are coming on like a Saturday or Sunday, we're not here. We're not working on Saturday or Sunday. So maybe talk to us, Christina, or anybody who's coming. What to do. Some students are already in the States. Some students are coming early with their parents. Lots of different options for people who are coming. Chat with us on the side if you have a specific question, and we can let you know, depending on when you come. Sometimes students are also landing kind of late at night. Let us know, and we'll have Samuel come meet you, or Deanna come meet you, or somebody will come get you out of your Uber, literally, when you arrive, because sometimes you're tired and you don't know what you're doing. And we'll make sure somebody's greeting you when you get out of your car, basically. So just let us know, though. We can't greet you if we don't know you're coming. Any other questions?
Hello, everyone. I have a question.
Hi, Anna Louise.
Hi, so I was wondering, used to avoid this awkward first impressions, how do you greet? Because sometimes I don't know if you should use the first name or last name to someone, and also like, do you hug or do you, shake hands, or what do you do normally in the United States?
I think I could help with that one because I came across a cultural shock with that too when I got here. So I don't know where you're from, but in Latin America, where we're from, we're used to, giving a kiss on the cheek. If you're from Europe, I'm sure you know it's like two kisses when you meet whoever, like if it's like a female friend, like whoever. Here, that's not the custom, of course. Like if you meet someone, you mostly go for the handshake, like, oh, hi, my name's Sam. And then you meet them. And then, yeah, and that's how you do it the first time. Then I mean, if you're a girl, it's kind of different. But as guys, then you kind of like dap them up if they're another guy. But yeah, the whole like kiss on the cheek is not really a thing here, if that's what you're asking. But also, when you introduce yourself, you do it with your first name. If you're meeting an older, like your friend's mom or something, it's like Mrs. their last name. It's not like back home I would just call them their first name. So yeah, it's definitely a little different. So yeah, just go for the handshake. That's the safest thing, I guess.
and I will also add to that, if they introduce themselves as Dr. Sam, let's say, you will have to answer them with Dr. Sam because they are some people really want to be called doctor. So this applies to professors as well. So just bear that in mind.
Great, thank you very much.
For all of us, you can be super cash. We're good. You can call us our first name. if you know us, I'd love to give you a hug if you're comfortable, because it's just so exciting that you're here, but not everybody likes that. It's totally fine. The worst, like Samuel said, is when you do the cheek kiss and they're like, oh no, and then you don't know which way you're going, and then it's a 2 and a 1, and you're like this, and it's awful. So good advice, Sam. Any other questions? Good question on Louise. Ooh, when is the last day of fall semester and the first day of spring semester be able to book flights? I'm so glad you asked, Ingrid, because a lot of you are booking round trip flights to save money. Carolina, can you put the link in the chat to the academic calendar? It's really clear. However, a lot of students, I'm looking at you, Samuel and Deanna, might have a different final schedule, or maybe you want to be home by a certain day for whatever your family's doing for a holiday break. You can ask your professor to like move your final around a little bit. It really does depend on the professor though, and your already existing schedule. And so like, for example, we go up to about Christmas, but some students want to go home earlier. There's a better flight deal. Maybe you have a Friday final test. You want to move it to Wednesday or something. It does depend, but you can comfortably book your flight out of the United States like Friday evening or something of that week, or whatever that last day of class is. Usually it's like, it depends on when Christmas falls. And then we have an optional semester called January term. You do not have to take a January class, but you can take a January class. So that's more of your personal decision. But classes do start back up for like, I think on the calendar, it's like February 1st or something this year. Samuel, Deanna, do you have any advice about your final moving and all that stuff?
For finals, like you were saying, it really depends on depends on your classes. For example, I remember my freshman year, I left December 21st, I believe. But then last year I left December 16th because the rest of my finals, like that week, were online. So I just literally took them from home. So yeah, it really just depends on, you have to ask your professors. I would ask in the beginning of the semester, like read the syllabus, see if you really, I mean, they won't really make you like, you can't really ask them to take the final earlier or something. So just like be sure to know when your finals are so that you can plan ahead and book a flight accordingly. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But yeah, it really depends on your classes.
Thanks. Cool. Any other questions? We're chatting in chat a little bit too, but ooh, great. Christina, you're coming with all the good questions. Storage units available during the summer. Such a good question. The short answer is no to having them on campus. It's a liability to have your stuff sitting somewhere with somebody. What if something happens? However, the US loves having stuff. So there's a lot of storage units available to rent all around the Twin Cities. So, like, for example, I also went to university away from home. I used a storage unit in the summer to hold my stuff when I went home for summer. You pay, I don't remember how much it is. You can get different sizes of storage units if you and a couple friends want to rent one together. And then if something happens, you have like these protections in place with your contract with the storage unit business. Have you guys done that, Deanna or someone?
Yeah, I actually have one piece of advice for that. And I mean, I haven't done storage units, but my advice for that is make at least two good American friends that can help you out over the summer or the winter, because they really come in clutch when you need them. I have like for the past 2 summers that I've gone home for a little bit, I bought bins at Target. You get the really big ones, and then you pack them up with as many things as you need, like the things you don't want to take back home, like your winter coats and all that stuff. And then my friends will just take them to their garage or their attic or anything like that, and yeah, just leave it there. But yeah, I haven't used a storage unit. I'm sure they're great too, but if you can make, like, if you know anyone from America that lives close by and that is willing to help you out, I'm sure they will. Like, people are really nice in this state. So yeah, they'll help you out.
Great advice. That's true. A lot of people store their stuff with a friend during the summer or January term. January term, if you're on campus, you still have your room. You can just leave your stuff. It's okay. Part of your fall semester cost for your room on campus. It's your room that whole time. And so you can just leave your stuff in your room, and then you come back in February if you want to go home for all of January. So Ingrid, it's an optional January semester. So classes end that end of December. Technically, if you don't want to take a January term, you don't come back until the beginning of February. if you want to go home for that long or travel or do whatever you want. A lot of students will also do a study abroad, like a short-term one that semester. So you can go somewhere for like 3.5, 4 weeks if you want. Otherwise, you can go home, you can stay here. You don't have to leave. You can stay here and work. If you want to work on campus that whole semester, you can. We'll all be here. So it's not like you're alone. It's just quiet because a lot of students aren't around in January. So it's totally fine. You can decide that. Yes, all the dormitories are completely available during holiday breaks. And there are people on campus here for you if you need something during the holiday breaks. Different meal plan options are available. Yes, January term, I believe you have to opt into a January meal plan. There might be some closures of different dining halls on like Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, so the dining workers can also go home to their families. But you will have advance notice of this. I recommend following the dining account Instagram because they're pretty good at making sure everyone knows, but you can also always look online. And then you will definitely know though. And when in doubt, ask somebody in residence life. They definitely know what's going on with dining because it's kind of a part of your living experience on campus. And then as far as leaving your stuff on campus over January term, campus is extremely safe. Super, super safe. So yes, you can stay here, you can be comfortable here. If you're leaving your classes in your room for January term or your stuff in your room for January term, no one's going to touch your stuff if that's your room. And then making sure all the way. Yeah, well, I'll talk to you too about arriving. Some of you guys are in special programs for business office, so we'll chat with the few of you that are in that situation that are coming on that Sunday. Oh, I see. There's no safe. Yep. Yep. Yeah, nobody can get in your room unless they have a key, like your roommate, but yeah. Cool. Oh, okay. So Shanzay has a great advice. A lot of apps and different websites and things. How many do you keep track of? How does that work? Samuel, do you have any advice about how to keep track of all the different options you use on campus?
Yeah. I mean, if you have your phone, I would make, if like you have an iPhone or an Android, I'm sure you can make like just a little section for your school apps. But from those you mentioned over there, I think you actually mentioned the ones that I've used the most in the last 2 years. Murphy, if on your computer, just favorite Murphy, like click little star, and then you'll always have it. There you can check your transcripts, you can check registration, student employment, everything. And then Outlook, just have the app on your computer, on your phone, and your iPad, whatever. I have it on everything because that's where I get all my notifications. And then Canvas, that's obviously one of the most important ones during the school year because that's when where you see all your grades, what your professor is saying, homework, anything. So just have just have all the apps on your phone. I think those three are the most important ones. I mean, also download like Word, PowerPoint, other stuff like that, but I wouldn't worry about that too much until you start classes. So yeah, before classes, I would prioritize Murphy, Outlook, and Canvas and just have them organized on your phone. And you only need one account, your student account for all of those. So I wouldn't worry about anything else.
Samuel. If you, I don't know, hate apps or something on your phone, one St. Thomas